Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video, and today we are playing Madden 22 while I go over record predictions. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm going to be going over a few other things, as I get to the teams. I might only be doing one conference today, I don't know, we'll just see how the length of the video goes. Because, I'm kind of retarded. I don't pre-plan these things. But anyways, guys, we're going to start off with the AFC and finish off with the NFC if we get to it. So, yeah, guys, that's what we're doing today. Alright, guys, so the division that we're going to be starting off with is the AFC North. It just had an amazing run right there. And quick thing that I do want to say though is I'm talking over this on Cheer Factory right now. I'm not currently playing, so yeah, if I'm not reacting to the game, that's why. But yeah, we're gonna start off with the AFC North, and I think we are gonna go from top to bottom, or from bottom to top. Sorry, I'm retarded. Give me a second. All right, so we're gonna start off with the Bengals. So I'm going to go ahead and be completely honest. I don't think the Bengals are going to do that amazing this season. I mean, they got the rookie Joe Burrow coming off of a leg injury. And, we'll have to see how he bounces back and how he can recover. We'll have to see how the O-line can block. I mean, they picked up a wide receiver in the draft instead of Penei Sewell. I hope I pronounced that right, because I really don't pay attention to the names. But, yeah, so we'll see how that goes. The defense, it's the Bengals, alright? I don't think they're going to have too good of a season. I have them coming in at a 3-14, only beating the Jags, Lions, and the Raiders with an upset. So I'm sorry, Bengals fans, that is my prediction for you guys. On to the next team. The next team that I'm going to have is the Steelers. So yeah. So coming in for the Steelers, I don't think they're going to do great. Their offense, they got Big Ben there. He's washed. He's old. Sorry, Steelers fans, but if you guys want to start winning more games, you guys got to move on from them. I don't think you guys are going to have a great season this year. So yeah, I'm going to be completely honest with you and straight up, I don't know much about the Steelers. I know they got a good running back in the draft, but, so yeah. Anyways, I'm going to give you guys my prediction for the Steelers, and my prediction is 6-11. Beating the Bengals twice, the Lions, the Bears, and an upset over the Ravens, and also, beating the Vikings. But that is my prediction for the Steelers, and I'm going to go ahead and move on to my 2C prediction, which is the Ravens. Now, the Ravens, I personally do not think they will be as good as they normally are. And I know that is a bold statement, but I think that Lamar just won't be near as productive as he used to be. And I think that, I just think Lamar gets shut down. And when they shut down Lamar, things just aren't going to go well for the offense. So, personally, I have them going 8-9, only beating the Colts, Steelers, Bengals twice, Vikings, Bears, Raiders, and the Lions. So yeah, I know that is not what you guys were expecting for the record, but that's just what I'm sticking with. Obviously this video is not going to go well. I know absolutely nothing about the NFL, so we'll see how this prediction goes. But yeah, guys, on to the next team, which is the number 1 team of the AFC North, the Cleveland Browns. So personally, I think the Browns are going to have a really good season this year. Mainly just because they're in a very weak division. As you've seen in the predictions so far, they have not lost a game to anybody in their division. So obviously you guys know they're already above 8 wins. So yeah, I just don't see them having too much of a problem with their division, and so they're gonna have a better record, obviously. I think that Baker Mayfield is going to have a good year this year. I think that the Browns just seem to be coming together finally. You know, we saw last year that they were in the playoffs, and you know, I think that they're gonna be in the playoffs again this year. So, yeah, personally, I have them coming in at 12-5 this year, only losing to the Bears, Broncos, Patriots, Chargers, and Packers. I do think it's going to be an upset with the Bears. We'll have to see, you know, how the Bears are playing, but I think if Justin Fields ends up being the starter and he's playing well and he's having a good rookie season, I think that the Bears could potentially pull off an upset over the Browns. So yeah, I have them coming in at 12-5, and on to the next division. So the next division that we are going to do is the AFC South, featuring the Jags, Texans, Colts, and Titans. Coming in dead last, I'm going to have the Texans. And you know, they're the Texans. I don't see them going anywhere. All of their star players are gone from the team. I mean, Deshaun Watson might not even be playing. I don't know. I haven't paid attention to the story really. So yeah, we'll just see how that goes. I just got an interception because I'm freaking crazy at this game. I'm kidding, my opponent's just bad, bro. I'm in the low ranks, man. But anyways, I don't have them doing good. They just have no real star power on their team. And yeah, I have them coming in at 2-14-1. Yes, I know I'm predicting a tie. That's just because since 2018, every first overall pick has had a tie in their first game. So might as well, or before they got a win. So I'm just gonna say that. Alright, so I'm saying that they tie with the Jags, and then the two teams that they beat is the Colts and the Jets. I think they upset the Colts, and then the Jets are the Jets. So I have them coming in at 2-14-1. On to the next team. So up next, I have my bad. I have the Jags. I don't expect them to do very good this year with Trevor Lawrence at quarterback. I just don't see them doing it. I don't think Trevor Lawrence is the quarterback that everybody is going to be the quarterback that everybody expects him to be. I think he might be good for the first 2 years, maybe even win Rookie of the Year. But I don't think he's gonna have a very long good career. You know, like I don't think he'll have like Matt Ryan type years, or obviously not Tom Brady. I just don't think he'll be that good for that long. I think he might have a nice 2-year little run, but yeah, I don't see them doing very well this year. I have them going 3-13-1, obviously tying with the Texans. I think the 3 wins that they get, I think it's going to be against the Texans, Jets, and Bengals. That's all that I'm seeing I think is going to happen. I don't see a very bright future for this team, but you know, we'll see how they do in years to come. I'm just an 11-year-old kid making random dang predictions. So yeah, on to the next team. So coming in at number 2, I have the Colts with yet again a not so great season. I think this division is just very weak other than the Titans. But yeah, let me just go over why. I mean, their quarterback, Carson Wentz. I mean, based off of last year, Carson Wentz played absolutely terrible. We'll have to see if he can bounce back this year. Other than that, I think they have a decent team, but I just don't think that you can win without a quarterback. And, so, yeah, we'll have to see how the Colts do. I haven't really paid attention to their defense. You know, I really haven't paid attention to any teams. I'm just making guesses. But that is why I think the Colts are going to do so bad this season. But, so yeah, I have them going 5-12, only beating the Dolphins, an upset on the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins are going to do great this year, personally, but upsetting the Dolphins, beating the Jets, the Jags twice. and then the Texans. On to the next team. Obviously, we have the Titans coming in at number 1 because, I mean, who doesn't have the Titans winning the division? I mean, it's just a very easy prediction with who they have on their team and all the star power. I mean, they got Kevin Byard. I mean, they got Derrick Henry. I mean, they got A.J. Brown. They got Ryan Tannehill. They got Julio Jones. I mean, they just have everybody. So, I mean, they're just going to have a great season. I personally have them coming in at 13-4. The only teams that I have them losing to are the Chiefs, the 49ers, the Bills, and the Rams. But yeah, so we'll see how that goes. You know, Super Bowl potential. I'll do that in a later video. We might not even finish the AFC this video, so you know, we'll see. Anyways, on to the next division. So going into the AFC West with the Broncos, Chiefs, Chargers, and the Raiders, who are in last. I currently have the Raiders in last place for the AFC West. And, you know, they're just in a tough division with a mediocre team. And I don't know how they're going to do. You know, they traded away all their offensive line pieces, so their blocking's not going to be the best. You know, Josh Jacobs, I think he's going to do good, but just he doesn't have the line to block for him. And then there's they have mediocre QB play. So we'll just have to see how that goes. You know, the defense, they're probably going to be carrying this year. I'm not quite sure how good their defense is, but their offense isn't great, so yeah. We'll see how that goes. But my current prediction is 3-14. I have the Raiders beating only the Steelers, Colts, and Giants. Sorry, Steelers fans. On to the next team. So now heading on to the number 3 seed in the AFC West division, I have the Broncos. Now, obviously, we're going to have the Broncos here. You know, I don't think they're better than the Chargers or the Chiefs. But I think they have a great team. I mean, their team is solid all around. They have good pieces on offense and great pieces on defense. They have a really good defense that I think is going to lock down for them. They have a decent offense. You know, I haven't really been paying much attention to it. But the only knock that I do have about them is that they're playing Teddy Bridgewater. I don't really agree with that. I think we should play Drew Lock, but obviously they're the ones seeing him in training camp. But yeah. But anyways, I think they're a great team. I have them going 12-5. Yes, they're still coming in the 3rd seed. This is just a really good division. The only teams I have them losing to is the Chargers twice, the Chiefs twice, and the Browns and the football team, which is 6 teams. I'm retarded. My bad, guys. So I actually have them coming in at 11-6. I have them losing twice to the Chargers, twice to the Chiefs, and then the Browns and the Washington football team. Now on to the next team. Now on to the Chargers. Yet again, another great team. Probably a worse defense than the Broncos, honestly. But it's still a good defense. They have some good secondary weapons that are definitely going to help them on the defensive aspect of things. But their offense is just looking amazing with Justin Herbert. And yeah, I might be a little bit biased because I may or may not have Justin Herbert on my fantasy team, but you know, we're not going to talk about that. But anyways, so I have them doing really good this year. I mean, they have an amazing offense with a pretty good defense. I have them going 14-3. I mean, this division is just good. That's all I can say. And, you know, my predictions are way off, so, you know, that's just how we have them. But yeah, I have the Chargers going 14-3, losing to the Chiefs twice, and the Patriots. On to the next team. Next up, we have the Chiefs, and I mean, I don't need to explain. It's the Chiefs. I mean, they got a decent defense. They got the best offense in the league with the best quarterback. Not the greatest of all time, you know, the best quarterback right now. You know, I said earlier that the only teams that the Browns would lose to, and I kind of messed up, and I didn't put the Chiefs in. So now I got the Chiefs losing to the Browns. But you know what? That's whatever. We'll go with it. Chiefs lose to the Browns and the Bills and go 15-2. Moving on to the AFC East. The AFC East features the Jets, Dolphins, Pats, and Bills. And those are the teams that we're about to be giving our predictions for. This division is a little bit scuffed, but you're going to have to deal with it. Anyways, on to the next team. Or on to the first team. So the first team that we have coming in fourth will be the Jets going, well, I'm not going to say what they're doing yet, but they're in fourth, and I don't see a very good future for them, honestly. They got Michael Carter, and, you know, they got some good pieces in the draft. And I don't know why I said I don't see a good future for them. I see a good future for them. I like their new young quarterback. Oh, and there goes our opponent. He's not quitting. I will add in a bonus clip for you guys to watch while I finish this up. We're just gonna do the AFC, and we'll do NFC in another video. But yeah, I don't know where I was, but I got the Jets coming in last. I think they have a very good future ahead of them with Zach Wilson at quarterback. I think he's going to do really good. I haven't seen any preseason games, so I don't really know how he's doing, but I'm just going to assume he's doing fine. But I think Zach Wilson has a good future. I think he'll do good in the NFL. Potential rookie of the year.
Scared me there. I thought you were going to go for this.
I hope he does good in New York.
And then you stopped, but...
And we'll see how their future goes, but as of right now, I don't see anything special with them. They have a very young offense, and other than the young people, it's just not good. It's not a good team. The defense is not good. They have some alright pass rushers, but other than that, they just don't have much. They got Marcus May, or do they? Is that just in my franchise? I don't have no idea, but they don't have a very good defense. Their offense is filled with young guys, and yeah, so that's why I have them going 2-15, only beating the Bengals and the Saints, in an upset against the Saints. And I think the Jets and Bengals will be a very close game. I think the Bengals probably should win, but I think the Jets will win. But anyways, on to the next team.
What are you doing?
So the next team that we have coming in at number 3. We have a very, very close decision between the Pats and the Dolphins. But I have the Dolphins coming in at number 3. So we have the Dolphins coming in at number 3. I think they have a solid team. I think Tua improves this season. I think the offense just improves in general. They got Jalen Waddle. I assume that he's going to do well. I totally don't have any bias because I have like 4 players from the Dolphins on my fantasy team. You know, totally, but you know. But you know, like if Jalen Waddle could like do really good in his games, it'd be cool. But anyways, so yeah, I think the Dolphins' offense is going to explode this year. I think they have some really nice pieces. I think Myles Gaskin is nice and would be a good running back. I didn't quite get him in my fantasy draft, but I tried. But yeah, I think their offense is going to be electric, and I think their defense should be able to hold up. I mean, so yeah, that's why I think the Dolphins go 12-5 this year. Their only losses are going to be to the Patriots, the Bills twice, the Colts, and the Bucks.
I'll turn you up.
On to the next team. All right, coming in at number 2, we have the Patriots. we have the Patriots coming in at number 2. I know this is a little bit of a surprise, but I think that the team is just amazing. I think that they have a top-tier defense. I think that defense is going to go places. They have a top-tier head coach and a top-tier owner. I mean, they just have a really good coaching staff, and that defense is going to go places this year and help the offense out, especially the young quarterback, Mac Jones, who just got the starting job. Yet again, I haven't seen any preseason stuff, but I mean, I'm a strong believer in Mac Jones, and I think he's going to do great things at the Patriots. Now, maybe he doesn't explode in his first year. I'm going to be completely honest, he might not. But, assuming that he does, I just don't see how they can be stopped, because Mac Jones, to me, if he can pop off, he can work in that system. He is that system's quarterback. He is perfect for what they have working and what they have set up. I don't see how he cannot fit into that playbook. He's just a perfect fit for it. And, you know, he's just, in my opinion, he's going to be the best quarterback of this draft. That's a bold statement. And I know I'm an Alabama fan, and I'm just saying random freaking stuff because I'm biased. But, like, in my opinion, Mac Jones is the best quarterback in this draft. I think he has the most potential. Maybe he's not the best quarterback in year 1. Maybe he's not. Maybe he hardly even keeps the starting job because they get a new quarterback for a backup. But I think over time he will progress and be one of the best quarterbacks. And I expect him to do that in his first season because they cut Cam. I mean, why would you cut Cam if you know that he's not going to do amazing? I mean, if he's not going to do amazing, just keep Cam. Let him be the backup for when Mac has a bad game. But clearly they're believing in him strongly enough. And that's why I have the Patriots going 12-5. They're tied with Miami, but I have Miami winning the first game, and the Patriots winning Week 17 against the Dolphins. So that would, I'm pretty sure that's how the tiebreaker works. The last team that won against them, like the Dolphins won first, obviously, and then now the Patriots win in Week 17. Which is when they play them. So I think that would put the Pats into second in the division, and that's where I have them at 12-5, losing to only the Bucks, the Bills twice, the Dolphins, and the Titans. And now that I'm out of breath, because this literally took forever, because I was just explaining how I love Mac Jones. But Mac and Cheese is just a lovely man.
Dang it.
But anyways, guys, on to the next team. Final team, by the way.
Did backspin.
And now we have the final team, the Buffalo Bills, coming in at number 1 in the AFC West. And I have them doing amazing. They have a great quarterback. They have a decent run game. They have good blocking. They have good wide receivers like Stephon Diggs. Have them on my fantasy team. But yeah, they have an explosive offense that I think is going to take them places. I think that Josh Allen has probably improved after his MVP MVP season. I just think he improves off of that. Honestly, I think he had an MVP season this year. Right? I'm pretty sure people were talking about it. But anyways, he's a young quarterback. He probably has grown and used his potential. And I think he's on the next level. I think he's a great quarterback now. Or I think he will be a great quarterback this year. MVP candidate. So yeah, I'm assuming that the offense is gonna do great things. The defense is decent, from what I know, but I could just be guessing. They could be terrible. But I'm pretty sure the defense is decent, and when you have a really explosive offense,
don't expect me to run.
You can't stop it. So I got the Bills at 16-1, only losing to the Bucks. And we will do NFC, and we will finish out the rest of this game whenever I decide to record the next episode. But my throat is killing me. I was sick literally yesterday, and my throat was hurting. But today,
my favorite player.
We're good.
Corners out.
But anyways, guys, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And you know what? We'll let the drive in. We'll watch this drive. I'll commentate. I'll commentate this drive. If you guys want to go ahead and click off, you guys can go ahead and do that.
Okay, so does that
I won't
work
mind.
every time
Right now, I'm
or
just
something?
playing my. I mean, I'm not actually
Basically.
playing it, but in
Basically.
you know when I played
Almost
this in
every
this
time.
clip,
Sometimes
I was just playing
if
against
you
my
do
friend.
try
We
and
were
force
playing.
it, because I mean it works
Stop.
about 75% of the
I was
time.
using the Falcons.
But that other
using the
25%,
Titans. Let's see if I can score here.
it's an interception.
Honestly, kind of forgot what happened. Let's see.
Who are you in and out of plays?
As long as I don't get sacked.